long story short is, in this event model, it's pretty easy for me to get people on board to participate in it. What you're going to find is that once you're known out there and once people know who you are, there's people that know who I am that I've never talked to. There's influential people who know who I am. I've never even met them yet, okay? But I know they know who I am because other people have told me. Anyway, these are some of the people that are on board with our concept, and they want to be a part of our events. Bill Walsh is a venture capitalist. Ross Hamilton, he has 30,000 monthly members between $7 and $97. Some of you actually are in Connected Investors. Guys, what would it be like to have 30,000 people paying you monthly on an average of about $50? Could that change your life a little bit? If you had 30,000 people paying you about an average of $50 a month, could that change your life? Yeah, that's a lot of money, So I mean, $100 would be $100 would be $3 million a month, right? No, is that right? My math is not my strong suit sometimes. All right, you do the calculation. 30,000 times $50, even 30,000 times $10. 30,000 times $10 would be 300,000 a month. You see what I'm talking about there? 30,000 people times $10 a month would be 300,000 a month. Okay, anyway, that's Ross Hamilton. He's a superstar. Greg Reed, best-selling author. He's a guy that wrote the book that from the Napoleon Hill Foundation. He wrote the book in conjunction with Napoleon Hill Foundation, and it was called Think and Grow Rich 2. It's the second version of Think and Grow Rich, but they decided to, instead of naming it Think and Grow Rich 2, they decided to name it 3 Feet from Gold. It was published by Barnes & Noble. It was the first book ever published by Barnes & Noble. In fact, they put it at the front of every one of their stores. And so when you walk into Barnes & Noble, you're going to see Greg Reed's book with co-author Sharon Lechter, which is called 3 Feet from Gold, and it's a gold book. And he's on board to help us. Lance Hood, another great guy that makes six figures from a website. His website is greatestlivingsuccesscoaches.com. Anyway, long story short is I've got real estate guys, I've got internet guys, I've got stock guys, I've got option people. I've got groups that will take your retirement and they will analyze all your retirement planning, and they will show you a foolproof kind of method to save money and to accelerate your retirement. And they have really strong products that they offer. So long story short, I've got real estate for pennies on the dollar in different parts of the country. So what I'm trying to say to you is I'm a master at building the back end. I'm a master at figuring out the things that people want. Keep in mind that people will buy things if the business plan is good enough. If the opportunity is good enough, even if they technically can't afford it, they will find ways to buy things if the offer is strong enough. And that's why I look to make things so much a no-brainer for people. Because if you'll make things a no-brainer for people, they will buy. Okay? If you make things a no-brainer for people, they will buy. Okay, now, one great thing I have going for me is I have relationship capital. Okay, I know a lot of people. I can get a lot of people to support this. I can't get everyone to support it, but I can get a lot of people. So here's what I'm looking to do, and this is why I've decided to bring you guys on this call today, is I'm looking for some apprentices and partners. I'm looking for 10 people. I'm not looking for 100. I'm not even looking for 20. I'm looking for 10 people that can get what I'm going to say over the next 15 minutes, because I'm going to explain to you how I'm going to work with you. And if this excites you, if this gets you excited, and I want to hear from you, I'm not going to sell anything tonight. You're not going to be sending me any money right tonight. I just want to weed out the people and figure out the people that would be interested in this. Number one, I'm looking for a group of knowledgeable people to learn from me and participate in some events and actually do the events and learn the whole world inside and out of how we do this stuff. You're going to be able to pick my brain and get information from me to learn how to do all this kind of stuff. All right. Secondly, you're going to split profits with me, and I'm going to double your money. I'm going to explain how that's going to work in a second, but I am going to commit to, and you're going to see the plan in a second. So your investment, I am going to double the money in your investment. And I have a lengthy explanation of that here in the next few slides. And the number three is I want people who are interested in building a 7-figure business, a 6-figure business, who are interested in helping people. I want to make sure that the things that we're doing are helping people. There's a lot of other events and a lot of things I want to do. It's about leverage. I told you before. If I could have 10 people or 20 people, right now I can only take 10. But if I could have 20 or 50 or 100 people and I could get them involved in the business with me, and we could be changing people's lives. That's what I want to do. Okay. And here's how it works. Number one, I am going to, for each $5,000 investment that you make into this partnership/apprentice program, I am going to cut you 5% of the sales from the event. I'm going to show you how these numbers work in a second, okay? But for our free event, for you joining this apprentice program, for you putting up the capital, okay, I am going to pay you 5%. For every $5,000 invested, I'm going to pay you 5%. Now I'm going to explain the numbers to you here right now, okay? So, for example, I already told you the event cost is $20,000 to $25,000. Well, say the event brings in $50,000. Okay, let's say it brings, well, you get 5% of the gross sales. So at $50,000, you make $2,500. So half of your investment just came back to you. Now, if you invested $10,000 with me, then you get $5,000 back, and so on. Okay, at $100K in sales, you make all your money back. Okay, if we have a really good day, and it turns out to be really a phenomenal event, then you're gonna make all your money back. Okay, that's not where it ends. Oh, by the way, at the bottom there is how to apply. To apply, all you need to do today is send your name, your phone number, your email address, the best time to call you. I will be talking to you personally. Okay, this is not going to be something I'm going to be handing off to someone else to do. I'm looking for 10 people. We want to do events. We want to do a lot of events, and we want to ramp up something. I'm looking for people that will partner with me, both on doubling their money out of the event, but also learning this whole process. So if I want to do an event in San Francisco, you're going to be the person I'm going to go to and say, okay, let's do this event. Okay, if you're in, I don't know where everyone is here tonight, but wherever you're at, okay, we can do events in your area. If your area is too small, we can go an hour or 2 or 3 away and go to a bigger city. Okay, long story short is that's one way you're going to make money with this. Okay, the second way I'm going to double your money is I'm going to continue to pay you on other products and services. Now, I can't pay you on things like necessarily houses. I can't pay you if someone buys a $40,000 house. I can't pay you 5% of the $40,000 because we don't even make that much money off those kind of things. So what I'm trying to say is it'll be off selected products and services, but a $5K investment will get you not only the 5% of the revenue from the free event, you will also get 5% of the revenues from the follow-on events, from the 3 different events. You will get 5% of those revenues until you have doubled your money. There is no end to that. I will continue to pay you 5% for every single person that has come into these first events. Every person that I will continue to pay you 5%. Okay, so if you look at just like the Internet 3-Day, let's say we saw $150,000 to those people. Okay, that's $7,500. I'm not exactly sure what the real numbers will look like. Okay, but I will say this: I'm going to continue to pay you on those people until you've doubled your money. Whether that takes 6 months or a year. In fact, I have another guarantee here at the end, which I'll show you. Okay, the other way you're going to make money. Well, so here's an example. So you get 5% of the sales from the first event, which is the free event. Okay, you also get 5% of the sales from all the follow-on events that these people attend. So let's say we have 10 people. Sorry, we have 5 apprentices for each event, which each of you decides to bring in $5,000 to do the event. So it's $25,000. Okay, so you're going to get 5% of the event will go to the apprentice. For each $5,000, 5% will go to you of the sales, straight off the top. Okay, and on the follow-on events, for all those people, you will also continue to get 5% of the sales from each follow-on event as well. Okay, hopefully that's clear to you. If not, I will address it with you when we talk. Okay, so I'm going to basically be paying you for your investment in capital will be used not only to learn things from me. Your investment of capital will be used to actually do events. Will actually be used to put on an event, so you can make money back. That's the thing that I have not really liked by a lot of the products that are being sold out there. A lot of people sell you products on how to do something on your own. The problem is most people don't have enough knowledge, enough information to do things on their own. So what I decided is I was going to go ahead and